Good morning, everybody. I am a little bit under the weather. Want to introduce you to myself. My name is Lynn Ritchie. I'm a senior at CBU, looking to graduate in December. Woohoo! It's been almost 20 years on this journey. I had a large interruption having children, raising them to a certain age, being married, doing the whole stay-at-home mom bit. I am a corporate or a communication studies major. I used to work in corporate communications, kind of thought that's what I wanted to go back to. I've had some enlightening moments, so I'm not sure that's where I will be headed after this. I am going through finalizing a divorce, so this last semester, as well as rolling into this summer semester, is going to be a little bit tricky considering the fact that I have needed to transition myself and my four children. I have children ranging from age 3 to 14. So I've needed to transition them out of our old space into a new space. So there's a lot of different dynamics going on there. So when you look at small group communications, I guess that would kind of be one of the most present and perfect things to look at, even though they're children. And I am the leader of that group. I've taken a different approach in where I've been speaking with them, getting their ideas, trying to draw their understanding, of what's going on. And so when I think in terms of small group communications and the dynamic within that, you have so many varying personalities. You have one of my sons is just, he's too young to do anything. So maybe that's a little bit reminiscent of the person who just sits back and does nothing. You have the more vocal ones to say, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't want this, I don't want that, but don't necessarily offer anything up to change. And I know it's a little weird because you're like, well, they're kids, but when you go through something as big as a divorce, I think the best way to help transition the family through it, no matter what their age, is to talk them through it, walk them through it, and really help them get to another space. In the past in corporate communications, we would sit down, we were a group of 14, which I consider to be fairly small. Everyone would give their ideas at meetings, take notes, and sometimes we would run with one person's idea or we wouldn't. So I've had some very good experiences with small group communications. It can be difficult because when they're so small, everybody's got their own opinion and they want to change things to the way that they would like for it to happen. And there really isn't any leader. I found myself in groups where there really isn't a leader. So one of the Bible verses that I found that I think you could apply to small group communications is in First Peter. Finally, all of you be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. We would like to think that when we're in groups, especially groups that we're looking to change, to affect change, is that we would like to be sympathetic of those around us and those within the group. We'd like to have this love for one another, this cohesion. We'd like to be compassionate and understanding of everybody else's point of view, especially if they vary. And so I thought that was a good verse to apply to this class and to small group communications and to my transition with my four kids. Because when you're in a group, it's to come to a conclusion on something. It's to reach an end goal. So you want to be like-minded. You want to get past these certain points. I thought that was a good Bible verse to put there. Where do I want to go from here? What are my dreams? I thought I wanted to go back to the corporate world, but this transition has changed things a lot. And so I've really gotten a good shake up and understanding the last couple weeks in who I am and the path that I need to be. And I think that it's changing quite a bit. So I am looking more towards possibly working with children, mentoring children, things like that. I seem to be a little bit more drawn to that, to young girls especially. I've had quite a bit of life experiences that I would hope to impart on someone and hope that they can make changes in their life for the better. And so I look forward to being in this class this semester and getting to know the rest of you. Again, my name is Lynn, senior communication study, gonna graduate in December. Thanks.